So my title is technically a release engineer, and what we do in our group is we are sort of the final guardians of making sure that any updates to our autonomy control software is fit for deployment out in the field. Some days I'm looking at code directly from developers. Other days I'm designing and developing ways to analyze performance of the vehicle at a higher level. Other times I'm dealing with site support people at our multiple sites across the country and around the world. So you really get to interact with people from all over the company, which is really cool. So there's a ton of quality checks, a ton of people scrutinizing performance, but we're the ones that put the final stamp of, yes, this software is ready to release. If you're ambitious, if you're a hustler, if you're looking to put in the work to get done what needs to get done and to do it right, then there is always a home for you at May Mobility. May Mobility is in a very sweet spot with regards to the stability it offers as a company. The benefits and compensation that it offers are totally top-notch. It feels like it's right up there with the big tech companies that what they would offer you. But on the flip side, it's just small enough that if there's a will, there's a way to let you have access to doing what's right and to pushing for what you think is right. And that's very rare to find that sweet spot. How to better assess the quality of an incoming software candidate that we're considering putting out in the field. You know, you want to get better with every incremental software release that you have, but with such a complex system as an autonomous vehicle, there's always a risk of engineering trade-offs being made. And so being able to improve things by creating methods of analysis that let you repeatably, reliably, and quantitatively assess a new software candidate is really exciting. And again, to put that product hat or the customer hat on and say, okay, this looks good for an engineer, but my riders, when they're in the car, are they gonna feel better if we make this change? Are they gonna have more comfortable rides? Are they gonna be able to make more rides in faster routes than before? These are things that uniquely matter to the customer that are easy to forget if you're just working on the code day to day. It really speaks to my engineering background, my curiosity, and my ambition to solve new problems. Don't blindly say, yep, these are just tech products. Let them iterate however they want. You have to respect that in the end, they are real, 3-ton plus machines driving down the roads. And so they need to be respected as such. Certainly, we all want to see a reduction in the number of traffic-related injuries and fatalities, right? I mean, that's probably the kernel upon which sprouts the desire of many of us to report to work every day in this industry. Once this is all worked through and autonomous vehicles are no longer seen as absolutely cutting edge and more an established way of life, history will look back at the process that we went through to develop this old technology with new technology on top of it as a sort of textbook case study for what to do right and what to do wrong. So I think the book that we write, the failures and successes that we write with autonomous vehicle development are going to be very meaningful and applied forward to the next 1 or 2 centuries as we continue to apply brand new technology to existing products. And I think that's a huge contribution that we're all, like I said, we're writing that book right now.